say that building relationships is the key to building exceptional teams. So many times we hire somebody, we onboard them, and we put them out in the field to do work, and we neglect ever building relationships. In this episode of the Built for the Trades podcast, I'm going to talk about not only the importance of building relationships with your team members, but how to build relationships, doing it in the right way that's going to make them want to work for you, not have to work for you. Before we get started, I wanted to give a shout out to our sponsor, Project to Payment. They're an invoicing estimating software specifically for trades businesses, and through the Built for the Trades link in this podcast, you can get your first few months free. So at Built for the Trades, it's all about leadership development. That's my mission in life. I want to see you watching this video get better in whatever it is you're doing. You see, leadership's not a position, it's not a title, it's your influence. It's how you carry yourself, and the people that you hang around will influence you to either be better or to get worse. You see, everybody has something to teach us. It's our ability to be present, open-minded, and learn, and realize that the more that we learn, the more that we grow, the better we can be as a leader. You see, leadership is a lifelong journey. There's no destination. Even me standing up here shooting this video for you, I wouldn't even consider myself a master leader. I would consider myself somebody who's waking up every day to get better, and I'm doing that through the things I'm sharing with you. I'm learning as we go. So let's dive in here. Going back to talking about building relationships. You hire that technician, you hire that office person, you hire that manager. You go through the interview process, you bring them in, you onboard them, you put them out in the field, you put them in the office, and you just let them run. You go literally from the intro onboard to the do the work. There's a piece that you're missing, which I call the second stage of leadership. It's the building relationship piece. John Maxwell says, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So if I neglect that building relationship and I say, you know, that just takes too long. I have too many team members. I have too many things going on. I really don't want to sit down. It's too slow. You're always going to have that positional leadership relationship with that person. And what I mean is they're going to do just enough to get by in their position. If you want them to buy into your leadership and do more for you, they have to know that you care. And so the way I recommend doing this is just sitting down with them. This is so simple. But please don't do this until you're ready to write it down and remember it, because it could hurt your leadership too if you have to ask the same questions over and over again. Simply sit down with your team member and just ask them a series of questions. Just say, hey, look, I'm going to ask you some weird questions. It's because I want to get to know you better. What's your spouse's name? What are your kids' names and ages? How long have you been married? What are your hobbies? What do you like to do outside of work? What are some of the goals that you want to accomplish? And as you go into goals, it may take a little more time to build relationships before they open up to you. But I want you to have pen and paper out. I want you to be writing it down, taking notes, and then store that away so the next time you meet with them, you can go back to those notes and you remember all those things. As you build a bigger and bigger team, this becomes harder to do. So you have to be more intentional. But there's a difference between me asking that team member, how is your wife doing? But asking it like that, or saying, hey, how's Sally doing? I know that y'all just celebrated 10 years of marriage. I want to congratulate you on that. Or how is Sam doing, your kid? You know, I think, what is he, 5? Yeah, he's 5 years old. See, there's a big difference in me knowing that with my team members versus just saying, how's your son doing? There's a deeper relationship there that goes a long ways when it goes to getting people to want to do more for you. So there's a rule called the golden rule. That's treating others the way that you would want to be treated. I love this rule. It's been around for thousands of years. It's biblical. It is a great rule. But when it comes to leading your team, I use the golden rule when I meet somebody for the first time and I don't know them and I don't lead them. But when I have team members that work with me in my business, I want to shift to the platinum rule, which is treating people the way that they want to be treated. And first and foremost, I need to understand who they are, where they come from. But second, I need to understand their personality. I need to understand what makes them tick, how to communicate with them. And the cool thing about Built for the Trades is we have some free assessments that we're going to give to you through this podcast. in the link below in the notes that you can click on that, and you can not only take your own Enneagram and DISC assessments, but you can share that with one of your team members. You can share that with your spouse, somebody that you're leading that you want to connect with on a deeper level. You want to understand their personality traits. It'll go such a long ways with getting people to want to do more for you. You see, you can build an organization of people who work with you, not for you. You can build an organization of team members, but you must first build the relationship. You see, building relationship takes time, and it is so worth it. Getting to know that person and leading them the way that they want to be led is so important. It takes time, it takes energy, but if you're watching this video and you're here in the Built for the Trades community, I know that you want to get better as a leader. Once again, thank you for checking out this video. Please like, subscribe, share this with a friend that you know would benefit from this content, and I'll see you in the next video.